Well, good evening. This story is going to hurt, and I'll probably do some vaping during the video, so if you don't like that, scroll on. But this involves the biggest shark I ever lost. Now, I used to shark fish quite often in North Carolina. Matter of fact, I helped start that shit, land-based. Anyway, this particular time, I was in Oak Island. And on Oak Island, if you go all the way down, there's the point. And it's called the point for a reason because it's in a point. And the cool thing about Oak Island is you can drive all the way down to the point in the parking lot, park your vehicle, in my case a truck, and you only have to drag your kayak about 80 yards through the sand before you can launch. And if you know anything about dragging kayaks on the beach, it ain't a whole lot of fun. So anyway, I go down there and everything's perfect. Conditions are great. I got fresh bait. Matter of fact, an entire barracuda that I had put on hold for me down at the Fisherman's Market. And I'm waiting for the sun to go down. I have my kayak there, my big reel, 900 yards of 100-pound mono, 600-pound mono leader, a 25-foot 600-pound mono leader. I wasn't playing games this time, bro. Anyway, this guy was supposed to meet one of my friends, right? Guess what? Everybody bails on Michael. So I'm like, I'm going to send it myself. So sun goes down. I get this cut off the tail of this barracuda. So you're like 15, 16-pound barracuda. Hook everything up. I set my rod there in a rod holder. Set a light as a beacon so I can see where I'm at when I kayak out. And I send it 500 yards by myself in the kayak as the line is going out. I get all the way set up. I look back at the light for the beacon. I know exactly where to drop my stuff. I throw the barracuda, 15-pound barracuda, over the side. And that's when I realized I forgot to tie the damn weight on. And I was like, oh my God, I'm 500 yards from shore. Fuck it. I just sent it. I said to hell with it. But something told me to paddle back as fast as you could, Michael. And I did. And I was in shape. And I paddled as hard as I could, 500 yards back. And the moment I pulled on the beach, the rod goes, it takes off. I put the fighting harness on, and I'm hooked into a fucking sea monster, man. This thing runs this way. It takes 400 yards of 100-pound braid on full lock, and I had leather gloves on trying to slow it down in a fighting harness, leaning backwards, and it wasn't slowing down. And then it turned, and it was gone. The hook came out, and I've never been the same.